Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. So we have a continuation of our routine videos, baby. Now, I did on the last one do the morning skincare routine. So what I thought I should do is do my everyday makeup kind of look. So today on this beautiful luscious palette in canvas, honey, we are gonna do a basic little everyday look. So if you're interested in seeing how I do it and I turn the look, baby, then keep on watching. All right. So we are back. All right, baby. So let me tell you, we're gonna do a little quickie 1, 2, 3 out the door for you and me, honey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my foundation on. But before I do that, I'm gonna just get my primer, and I'm just gonna use the Tatcha like silk canvas one. And I'm just gonna quickly smooth out some of my trouble areas. All right, so I put my primer in my strategic places. I already have my SPF from Murad. If you saw the last video, you would know that I like to use that too as a base because it just smooths, color corrects, and it's just such a great SPF. Not necessarily it's meant for priming, but I found out it works really well. So I just only did my trouble areas just for like smoothing out. And I always just have really large pores, unfortunately. And I'm just gonna take my foundation. I don't need a lot of coverage, which is why I'm on my skincare game. And I usually don't need a lot of coverage, and I usually don't want a lot of coverage. I would say literally usually for me is like about 90% of the time, I don't need that much coverage. I just wanna take my skin and enhance what is already there, you know? We just wanna see. Is after I have a foundation on, I will go ahead and do my concealer. And I am just using the Josie Maran Vibrancy. I like this one because it's really like bright, really brightening for me. It's just a perfect, super bright color. And it has, it's got great coverage too. It's full coverage. I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna just start working her in there. And that's also a very wet concealer, so I do like to powder it down. And I do like to powder down pretty much any concealer I wear. Very few of them will I not like, not powder down. So I'm just gonna take, this is a combination of the Makeup Revolution like setting powders, the baking powders, and it's like in that light yellow color. And I mixed it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder because it's just a little too light. And so I feel like I'm able to get like my perfect blend. Yeah, she is a MacGyver, baby. She can just do it all, honey. So she is powdered down. All right, so now this is on. I do need to neutralize my lids. So what I do is I take my matte paint pot in soft ochre, okay? And shout out to Miss Jeffree Star who got me up onto this MAC paint pot. It just blends right in. I love it. It's just great for neutralizing the lid space. And I could honestly just wear my eyes out like this, and I have done it before, and it has certainly served its purpose. It has certainly served the look, baby. Wow, night and day. It makes such a difference if you don't like neutralize your lids, because it is very rare for people not to have some discoloration on their lids. And especially like, it's also a genetic thing to like have like brown lids, or like to have like redness on the lids, like, or even under the eyes too. Like, it's certainly a genetic thing too. Then what I like to do is I like to just take a shadow brush and I dip back into this Laura Mercier powder combo thing that I have here, and I just take a shadow brush, okay? And I just put a little bit on there, and just to set the eyes, like I use this literally as if it was like a like a loose powder. I mean like a loose eye pigment, like a loose powder pigment for your eyes is what I mean. And that also really helps like seal in the deal, mattify it. I mean, you can see between this eye and this eye, this one just seems a little bit more cohesive with the concealer and the powder that I had. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Baby, that makes such a difference. That makes such a difference. That looks so nice. So now I have like this like really like nice base on this canvas. What I like to do is I like to go in with like my good old smoky crease brush, my Pro Smoky Crease Brush, because a lot of times like I'm on the go, I'm in a rush. I'm obviously not that much in a go or in a rush now because I'm doing a video with you guys. So, but I take the bronzer that I'm gonna use, and in this case, it is the Butter Bronzer. I mean, this is such a great product, but I take it, okay, and I just put it on the brush, baby, and I just go in and just give my eyes some definition. And this is such a great way to really just like quick one and done, not feeling like you need to do a full eye look, you need to do eyeshadow, all that stuff, because you don't need to do any of that, baby. Ma'am, you do not need to do any of that, okay? And I pull back and I look in the mirror, okay? So I'm pulling back, okay? I'm looking at myself, I'm trying to catch myself through the camera, baby. And I'm looking and I'm like, definition, no definition. So we just go and we add right here to this eye now, baby. See what I'm saying? It's just such a quick, easy way to just get the definition. And it's also great because it's monochromatic too. So now that I have like that done for my eyes, I will take my bronzer brush. I'm gonna just take my brush. And I like to use this Haku Hodo brush. It's like a slanted like brush, but the bristles are so soft. And y'all already know, I've said this literally millions of times, but I use like light bronzer. I like to use like the lighter colors as my bronzer. I don't like to have a really dark forehead. I think it's crazy how people can just like, it literally looks like they have like a brick on their forehead. Like it's nuts. It doesn't at all like work. It just doesn't. And I don't like it. And I don't think it's as natural or as seamless. And I also feel like I know I'm heavy-handed, so this is very forgiving for me. And now I'm just gonna like kind of go in on my cheeks. And I actually don't always like to wipe, because sometimes I feel like I'm gonna disturb the foundation. So I'll just like take it and pat, and because it's slanted, it's just kind of doing all the work for me. Okay, kind of smooth that out, perfect. There's no bronzer, 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 no bronzer, okay? And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Just like an easy way to cheat and get dimension and get the sculpt. And then I also like to just take it, and I'm a lot more heavy-handed and a lot less like focused on application by just like applying right here underneath. What I've been doing lately for like a really soft, pretty glow is I have been taking illuminating setting powder, and I have the Rose Set and Glow setting powder, and it's an illuminating powder. It's beautiful, and I just love like being really like how soft and pretty it is. And I'll just take a little bit, just a little bit on my highlighting brush and just add a little bit. That's something just to pick her up. And like I said, this is like, I like my everyday like makeup to be very versatile, and I can go anywhere and the makeup isn't the focus. It's just me. Wow. I love this illuminating powder. It's just so soft, so pretty, so supple. So yeah, we have that. I don't really do blush like that. I will take my powder brush and I'll just go back into some of that setting powder that I used under my eyes. You know, hit her off, and I'll just get her. And I don't put too much, just a little bit on the brush, just to get everything kind of set and squared away. This is a really pretty mascara. It's not gonna be like va va voom. I mean, you can build it up, and the formula is nice because it's not like this weird, clumpy, dry, kind of prone formula. It's like, almost looks like a nice kind of waxy kind of sheen to it. All right, and like, you know, it's a soft lash. It's not like so crazy, but it's still a pretty lash. Like, I think like this, I mean, come on, let's get with it. And I'm big about like cleaning off like excess mascara. I don't like it to be like super wet or clumpy and just tarantula lashes. So I cleaned it off pretty good. I'm very careful with application. I am so big about my lashes looking soft and fluttery. I cannot for the life of me try and have my lashes like look like Clump City, just these big obnoxious lashes. Like, I would die. Very pretty, very lovely, very soft, very everyday go-to, soft and pretty, luscious, everyday, could make it work. Going to the ball, honey. Going to the groceries, baby. She's looking lovely and fresh. Now, I don't do blush all the time, so I'm not even gonna bother doing blush. Complexion is done, eyes are pretty much done. I do wear, though, however, I have a clear brow gel, and I get my brows shaped every time I get my hair done, get my hair cut. So I'm just gonna like put a little brow gel just to kind of like groom them a little bit. I know I could fill them a little bit, but my brows are not that bad, honestly. I have pretty good shaped brows that, you know, even if I didn't do anything with them, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And I always like my lashes, I always like my brows to look a little bit more like fresh and youthful and like not so like done up and like painted on. It's not really like my cup of tea. So brows are done, and then lastly, the lip. Now, I already have on the Agave lip mask. I've been wearing this. I'm just gonna blot it down a little bit. All right, and so at this point, I will either wear the Agave lip mask out and like leave that on my lips, which is honestly what I do a lot of times, but it's my go-to everyday kind of lip, and I especially used to have this all the time in my makeup bag when I was at work, and I was on the go and a career woman. I would use the Volupte Balm, the YSL. So also too, like, just, I've had this color forever. It's just such a versatile, like, pinky kind of like nude. Lovely. Soft, lovely, everyday go-to look. Here we go. So, yes, and that is the look, baby. This is my everyday go-to makeup. Like, I will wear this for work. I've worn this for school. Like, this is just how I do my makeup anytime I'm just like putting on my makeup for the day, and like, that's that. Sometimes there's variations. Sometimes I just wear concealer and like highlighter, bronzer, and like a lip balm. Other times, you know, I am just wearing brow gel and a lip balm, but it varies depending on how much time I actually have. But I would say like everyday go to work, school, running errands, even going on a date, like whatever is just like the busyness of life, this is the look that I will go for. So she's cute. She's very, very soft and lovely. You know what I'm saying? So we like her. Setting spray, hello. And this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This one leaves my skin a little bit fresh and dewy. I'm not much of a dewy person. I say this all the time, but a lot of times I use a lot of powder, whether it's under my eyes, whether it's I'm baking, or I am using powder. I'm wearing a powder foundation. I just like powder. And yeah, I like the dewiness because it really, like, the powder absorbs it and like really blends well and like fuses with the setting spray. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's super quick, super easy. It's just a great go-to look that you can always have in your corner. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, share, videos every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nothing new here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you liked this video. I'm gonna do some more routine videos like this. I'm gonna switch it up, keep it nice and fresh, baby. So yeah, thank you guys for your support, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.